Hi guys, I'm back with my new video, and this time I'm back with the Crimson Desert. As we all know that a latest patch was rolled out within this week, earlier this week, that is v1.0.7, 1.0.7 point something, and this is about that. So what I did is I made this patcher. This patcher tool does is first it will do all the device check, okay, and after the device check it will go to vendor checks. So I have forced all the Nvidia and AMD and Intel vendor checks to Nvidia. I have forced everything to Nvidia, from Intel and AMD to all vendors, and all the VRAM you see I have bypassed them, and also downgraded the TX 12.1 to TX 12.1.0. So after this patch, I will give you the link in the description on Crimson Desert build version. Alright, you don't have to worry about it. What you have to do, you have to go to your Crimson Desert folder, wherever it is. Make sure you make a backup of your bin64 folder. Alright, just make a backup of this folder so that if anything goes wrong, you can always get back your game up. And you need to extract the files that I will give you over here. All right, I will include it, and this will include the patched exe. So I will quickly run the exe file and show you what are the changes I got. So at the very first, playing at cinematic with DLSS X6, I was getting only 90 to 100 FPS, and after downgrading the version to 12.0, let's see what we are having here. Also, this mode will enable the two types of frame generation over here. Okay, we are already booted up in the game. And here is the version 1.07.00, and we will quickly roll up the settings. So we are at quality DLSS 4.5, number of frame generation. Here is the dynamic multi-frame generation option also. Okay, so first I will show you the 6x frame generation mode with the exe that I have patched. Then I will show you the multi-frame generation, but both were before applying the patch I was only getting 99 to 100, then again falling back to 87 FPS likewise. And after the patch, the performance will be all over in your desktop. Okay, I will show you. Let it boot. So game already booted up. You can see we're averaging at 142 to 147 or 153. Again, I must say I am using RTX A2000 quadro level GPU, that is only mere 5.8 gigs. Out of 6 GB I can only use 5.8 GB. And in my earlier patch version, people complained that the sharpness was lacking, so this is a reworked patch on it. You can see the sharpness over here is so much good. I mean, you can feel it over here when I'm seeing, and also you can see we are almost averaging at 115 to 113 FPS, and you can see the level of details and sharpness right on. Okay, I think you can see it. All right, I'm gonna run the character so that you can see the level of details and the sharpness also. So you can see we are almost at 106 to 107. I mean, we are averaging at 105, 104 FPS. All right, and those who were complaining about the sharpness, now you can see the details of it. It's more sharpened and more enhanced. Okay, now I'll quickly show you in others. I will quickly go to settings and show you the DLSS this multi-frame generation on, and we will apply. So again, in the multi-frame generation, you can see we are at 127 to 115. So it works as variable refresh rate. So you can experiment on both, whichever you find a sweet spot you can hit, but it is averaging 205 fps, 206 fps, and you can see the sharpness is more detailed right now in this version of mine. And also we will try the latest NVIDIA feature, that is L version of the DLSS model. Okay, and we can see FrameGen on with the multi-frame generation. Let's see how much FPS we're cranking up over here. So with DLSS 4.5L we are averaging at 115 at multi-frame generation. With, you can see the details over here. It's not washed like details, it's more detail here. Earlier people have issues that the details were not so much sharper. So we are averaging at 107 to 98 to 99 to 101. So I can average it to 100 fps using the multi-frame generation. Now we will switch back to settings and just turn it off, so that we are back to DLSS frame generation mode, and just apply. I think this is much better because the sharpness and crisp quality is better, and we are averaging at 114 to 106 fps. Yes, let me tell, it's 100 fps, and I think it's better, much sharper, much better visuals. You can check the quality. So it's up to you. I'm averaging at 100 fps right now, but earlier it's like 20 to 30 fps loss. That is 87 to 99 only on the same settings that I have used. So degrading to DirectX 12.0 is helpful right away. So that's all from my side. I will give you the files in the link in the description so that you can try it, and do tell me whether it's helpful or not. But you can see the detail level right now. I've increased the sharpness and lumens so that you can play the game as it is meant to be. Thank you and have a nice day.